I'm Bruce Kennedy. I'm in the Landon class of '96, and I went on to Dartmouth College afterwards. And I had the good fortune of being on the Landon in France program during the summer following my freshman year. And I'd long had an interest in French, and France had just always intrigued me. And having been in Madame's class at Landon had really brought out my interest in France. And I went on the program, and the memories and the kind of how it's broadened my mind has just been extraordinary. And some of the experiences that are just etched in my heart are, for example, going through crawling through the kind of the attic of the Cathedral of Chartres with a French Boy Scout group, and we climbed through above the nave, kind of in the areas underneath the roof of the cathedral. And another time was going on what the French call a rallier, which is kind of like a treasure hunt on wheels. And I drove around through the French countryside of Touraine with my French family, and there was a treasure hunt, and we threw logs behind the car to try to hold up the other cars. And my French father had to drive blindfolded through a field. And then one last experience, probably the most memorable one, was being with my French friend Antoine's grandfather in the south of France in a small village. And he told me about the day, it was about 50 years ago when I had this conversation with him, when his village was liberated by the American forces as they liberated France. And just to hear the emotion in his voice and kind of in his experiences as part of the French resistance, it just really, really broadened my mind. And I think going forward also kind of now that I'm in the working world, and having been in Landon in France has really broadened my mind. And right now I'm doing research for one of T. Rowe Price's mutual funds, and as I'm looking into companies, having a global perspective and understanding how Europe is similar to the United States and different from the United States has been very valuable. And I would strongly encourage anybody with an interest in Europe, and I would strongly encourage you, if you don't have an interest of Europe, to get an interest of Europe, to become interested, because it's very important going forward.